What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're gonna try and tell you some ways to kind of exploit the system when you're on a brand new account, especially in those first couple of days. Heck, you might even have an opportunity to do this a little bit later on your account too, but there's a handful of things that you can do to get a jump on the competition, especially if you're participating in this free-to-play challenge. Now, if you've been watching the series so far, you've probably caught on to a few of them, but I wanted to make sure we condensed them into one video so you guys kind of digest them better and say, oh my god, I didn't even know that was a thing, because there's ways to speed ahead on your Celestial Island. There's ways to cheat the chapter system when claiming loot. There's, of course, codes. There's free rewards. There's ways to do your monthlies faster without spending arena tickets. There's a lot of different things you can do here. So let's jump into it. I think there's a total of like 8 different things you can do to kind of get a little edge up on the competition. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Okay, so we are on one of our very unused accounts. I think I used to use this one, to be honest, for the old Bond radio, which that is something that still exists, so you have to remember that as well. But number one, and probably one of the biggest ones on this list, is literally kind of taking what the game gives you, not realizing it's there, but if you do realize it's there, it gives you a huge edge up on the competition, and that is the second you open and get Celestial Island. I forget exactly what chapter it is, but once you get it, you come to your island like this, and typically you have 0 void stones. You don't have any of these voids, stone of the voids whatsoever. So you think, well, we don't have the old island system where you could go fight islands, get rewards, and then start building stuff. Now it's completely different. Now this is Cloud Island, and you can't go there. You can't go there until you get an E5 hero with, I think, V4. Yeah, I think you need a V4 actually. So you're kind of stuck with this, and you're like, well, I have to go on an adventure. Okay, I send my team out on an adventure. I have a lineup. I go ahead and set my team up. We'll just put some stuff there. Okay, we send it out. Oh wait, it takes 14 days, so I have to wait 14 days without doing a single thing on the Celestial Island. It's actually not true whatsoever. If you come down behind my face, there's the construct button, and you go down to the actually no, you don't even need to do that. All you gotta do is go to construct and click on the screen, and you're in the layout mode. Well, there's some things here on the map that you can delete, and they give you stones of the void. There's flowers down here. There's bushes. We got this little blue flower that counts as 50. You got this bush here. You got this bush here, and you got the flower. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think you can click anything in the corners. Those are static. Everything is set. Well, that just gave you 502 of these stones of the void. What you can now do is come back in and start building the buildings. I highly recommend you invest in these and get these going ASAP. Just start going, build these up. I would build all of them except for the magic dust mine. And there's a big reason. Number one, you don't really need the magic dust in the early game, but you kind of want to prioritize some of these other things as well. So number one is you definitely want to get Stone of the Voids going, because this is going to give you your daily Stones of the Void to actually start upgrading. You can only upgrade them so far before you have to upgrade your watchtower. Now, typically what I'll do is I'll try to upgrade all of these at the same time and keep them all together. This is going to give you extra gems every single day, which is going to add up very quickly. And honestly, I recommend using the gold mine as well. Why is that? Well, it's a small investment of gems in the beginning, but what you're going to be able to start getting, and you'll notice immediately, is you're going to be getting almost 1 million, basically. Actually, yeah, you are going to get 1 million every single day from this. But that's not it. I mean, you can still upgrade this even further. I think we upgrade all the way up to level 5. Like, this is a big deal. Not waiting 14 days to be able to do all this. That's 14 days worth of resources and everything that you're just accumulating. Yeah, I think it's almost exactly, you can go up to like level 3 while maxing all these out absolutely immediately. So essentially you're going to be getting 140 of these stones of the void every day. You're going to come away with 62 gems every day, and you're going to come away with 2.8 million gold. And that gold is very, very important in the early days. Now, yes, we burnt a lot of gold, but it's just going to take like 2 or 3 days of the gold acquisition to put you in the net positive. So number one, this is a huge advantage. You invested your gems. I think it was what, 50 per one of these? So what do we invest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. That's 300 gems. Essentially, it's going to take you, what, 10 days? No, less than that. 5 days to recoup your gems from doing all this. 5 days to recoup it, and then you're in the net positive. That is a huge advantage and probably the most important thing on this entire list. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is the chapter system, where you have quests like this where you need to obtain 1,000 gold via the auto battle. You can only do the gold ones and things like this. I think I'll show you a few of them. Anything that has a star next to them, you have to do when you're on the chapter. You cannot do it previously. So a lot of these things get a little bit difficult, mainly the gold and loot. So instead of hitting this get button, which would give you all your resources, you can simply click the loot button here, claim your loot, leave the resources piling up here, but in the chapter system, it counts as gaining that gold. So you can really cheat the system here, get the accomplishment, and then if you go on to like the next one where it's like, oh, well, now I need 5,000 more gold, you just come back in. If you don't have loot, you can hit the button. You're good to go. It's a nice little cheat there that works very, very conveniently. Now, there's another thing we can do here as well. We can jump into cool events and look at our monthlies and the fighter competition. So you all know arena tickets are very, very tight in the early game, but there's tons of gems to be had here. Tons of them. Well, number one, save your arena tickets for Trial of Champion. Do not spend a single one outside of your free battles in your normal Crystal Crown League, because of course you have Crystal Crown League for the first 10 seasons, which is about 6 months on a new account. A lot of people don't know this, is in Star Arena, which now is free, you can still get points for doing the competition. So if you jump into Star Arena, set your lineup, and just do some fights. I'll show you guys exactly what happens right here. We'll go in, we'll do a battle. Whether we win or lose, it doesn't matter. We get a victory, we'll steal something, yeah. But what the important takeaway is we are now progressing the fighter points for free. So you can literally jump on day one of your account and get an extra 1,500 gems and a bunch of super wishing coins that you will eventually use for a 10 spin. So those three things are by far the most important edges that you can get on the competition. Now, beyond that, you of course have to do things like remember to use CD key codes. We have the Aspen 2021 IH that is active right now to get rewards. There's also a couple things that I even forgot. Just in your limited time events, go to follower gift, click the button, come back to the game, and in the loot here, you're going to get those extra resources. Similar to that, in the achievement system, there's a couple things you can do. Number one is just register your account with an email. They'll give you a 5-star Norma, which is a great hero to start with. And the other two things, there's going to be buttons just like this Incomplete that you click to follow on Facebook and everything else. It's going to do the same thing as this, where it brings you to browser. You just jump back and you will be able to claim those rewards right here. So there's a lot of edges you can do, but the big ones are Celestial Island, knowing how to manipulate the chapter system with your campaign loot, and then on top of that, Star Arena gives you a huge, huge edge against the competition. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Let me know in the comments down below if there are any of those that you do not remember or do not know about, and now you do. I'll catch you guys next time.